Answer me. You were the one that put the poison in Liz's punch the night of Luis and Sheridan's wedding.
What, so you think I'm the attempted murderer? Don't be ludicrous.
Admit it.
Alistair, help me!
Oh, nice try.
Julian, you're scaring me.
I'm just starting, dear.
Well, why on earth would I want to hurt Liz Sanborn? I hardly even know the woman.
Well, maybe not. But she wasn't the only impossible victim in the church basement that night, was she? There was at least one other person there. Her sister, Eve.
Hey, I'm Chad Harris. I got a call that my mother's being held here without bail for trying to flee the country. I mean, that can't be true. It's got to be some kind of mistake.
All right, calm down, son. Sorry, no mistake. Dr. Russell asked me to call you to have you come down and see her right away.
Well, of course. Take me down to the jail cell.
1 minute. We have to wait for the others.
What others?
Excuse me. My name is Whitney Russell, and I got a call that my mother was here. Her name is Dr. Eve Russell.
Sarge?
Where did you think that you were going? Honey, you gotta get back to work.
Spike, no. I'm so tired. I can't do any more tonight.
What do you mean tired? You only turned 2 tricks. Some girls can do 10 or more in a shift.
Not me. Please don't make me. No more men, at least not now.
What?
Well,
I knew it. I knew it. All this talk about love. You know, when it gets right down to it, you're just as selfish as all of the rest. And after I helped you get rid of that guy that you killed.
I know, I owe you. I love you with all my heart, Spike.
Really? Well, prove it to me.
Those men. No more, Spike. It's disgusting.
Hey, it's just sex, baby. But I thought we straightened all this out. Huh? Now listen, look at me. Do you want to stay with me and help me get the cash to rebuild my club? Or do you want to go back home to that prison that your dad and big brother call a home? Huh? No. Make up your mind.
Of course I want to stay with you. I love you.
That's beautiful. Now get your butt in gear and get back to work.
I'm doing this for you, Jane. I'm doing this so that you can come home with me and live with Mom and little Ethan. And that's why I have to do everything that Alistair says. And maybe I've lost my chance to get Ethan back. Maybe he won't forgive me. But at least I'll have you. Yes? Mama. And you, what do you want at this time of night?
You. We came to take you home.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
You're scanning up, right?
No more words. You know how we always mess it up when we talk too much.
You lied to me, Fancy. You told me you weren't interested in that piece of trash, Noah Bennett. And here you are lying there, naked and sweating in that gorilla's arms. You have humiliated me. And now, you pay the price.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of a bird I knew could take me high as breeze.
Don't worry about it. Martin and Pilar, they're gonna be able to talk some sense into her. They're gonna get her to go home.
Why are you so confident? Because no one's been able to make her budge yet. Honey, it's like living with cockroaches. No matter what you do, they keep coming back.
Have you ever lived in a house with cockroaches in your life?
Well, no, I haven't. But this isn't funny, okay? This is serious. She's crazy, she's sneaky, and she's the best liar I've ever known. And she's not gonna stop until she gets Jane back. And you too.
Oh, see? Well, you're wrong right there. Right there, you're wrong because you have got me. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Gwen, come on. Hey, will you stop worrying? Stop it. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. I promise you, things are gonna change around here.
How do you know they're gonna change for the better? She's delusional, she's crazy, she's not to be trusted, and that's why we cannot leave her alone with Jane.
Don't go there again. Can we leave the worst case scenarios to our mothers, please? I know Teresa's her own worst enemy, but I also know that she would not hurt a baby.
Okay, how can you say that, especially to me? Because you know what? She's the reason I can't have another child. She's the reason that we lost our Sarah.
It was an...
Oh, my God, if you... Don't you dare say the word accident. I'm gonna scream. You were not there at the pool. You did not see her push me. I was sick. I was 9 months pregnant. She is crazy. She's delusional. You yourself said she's manic. She's getting worse. And how are we? We're just supposed to take a chance with another baby's life?
Gwen, I don't want to argue with you. I really don't. It's just that I do know Teresa. And I know how much she loves her kids with her heart and with her soul. She would never hurt anyone that she loves.
You're coming home with us right now. Vamos. Párate, Teresa. We're coming
home with...
Oh, my God.
What, you'd strike your own mother? What kind of daughter do I have?
I'm sorry,
Fine,
Mama,
that's fine,
I'm sorry.
Teresa. I'm fine. Let's go home.
No, I'm not, Mama.
Please, did I raise a fool for a daughter? Can't you see how wrong you are?
Mama, I'm not going to listen to you guys anymore. Now, please just leave because you're trespassing.
You're not thinking straight. This obsession that you have with another woman's husband,
The woman
Teresa.
who stole my daughter, Mama? No, I am thinking straight. I'm gonna get Jane back and Ethan.
That is never going to happen. Do you hear me? Never. You're only hurting yourself and those that you love. Your father and I are here to help you. Can't you see that?
I don't want your help, Mama. I've got Alistair to help me, okay? I'm gonna use him to get what I want.
What goes on in that head of yours? No one uses Alistair Crane. No one. I mean, my God, he tried to kill Sheridan, his own daughter. The man would kill his own mother if she got in his way.
There's only one kind of punishment for total betrayal. And yet,
Oh, God.
You all right? Oh, my God, I'm sorry. I almost killed you. It's dark out here, and you just kind of appeared out of nowhere.
No, I'm sorry. It was my fault. I fell.
It didn't look like you fell to me. It looked like you were pushed.
Hey, big guy. The lady said she fell. Got it?
Who was she? Did he push you?
No. No, he didn't push me, I swear. I tripped. It must be these hills. They're too high.
Here, let me help you out.
I'm okay. I just tripped.
Look, let me take you home. You shouldn't be out here alone at night. This is a rough neighborhood.
Hey, Dudley, you're right. She's not alone. Are you, Jess?
No.
Okay, well, if you're sure you're okay. Again, I'm sorry.
Don't worry. I'm fine. Hey. You don't have to rush off like that. Are you all alone tonight?
yes.
One is the loneliest number, isn't it? How about I give you a little company?
Hey, Whitney. Miles, look who it is. It's your mommy.
He looks so good.
He misses you.
Look, let's not get into that right now, okay? So, what is this? What's going on?
Well, it's her mom. It's unbelievable. I mean, apparently she and Julian tried to leave town in the Crane jet and got caught. She's down in the cell.
Now everybody's gonna think she's guilty as sin.
Well, you know, maybe the jury won't find out. You know, they're not supposed to read newspapers or watch TV, so.
Are you kidding me? No, you watch. That prosecutor is gonna make sure that everybody finds out about it.
Maybe you're right.
What's going on? I just got this weird phone call saying to come down here.
You're Simone Russell?
Yes?
Your mother was caught trying to flee the country.
What? How? Why?
I know. She really blew it this time. Look, Mom is downstairs in the cells.
She asked me to have her children come down here and see her. She says she's got something important to tell you.
We'll take it to her. Now.
Right this way.
Maybe I just deserve to be in this fix. Maybe you never really can pay enough when you throw away your chances in life. God, all those drugs, all that booze. And I brought an illegitimate child into the world. And he grew up, and he fell in love with my daughter, his own sister. Maybe God is punishing me for what I did to them. And to TC, and to Simone, and to Liz. I just better accept my fate.
Visitors, Dr. Russell.
Thank you. How much time do we have?
Long as you want. If you hadn't set my broken leg so well freshman year, I never would have been able to play football for Coach Russell. I owe you one.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming.
Mom, what happened?
Oh, Julian, don't be silly. Eve is the killer. She can't be the victim, too.
Stop it. You know what I'm saying. There were 4 people that I know of in the church basement that night. Me, Eve, Liz, and you.
Oh, there were dozens of people milling around there. They were all waiting around to see if Luis and Sheridan's wedding would go off.
No, not at that time. At that point, they'd all gone back upstairs to the church. Now, I was there with Eve. Then I left. And Liz and Eve were alone together, and then you wandered in somehow and discovered the body. Now, you see, I know that Eve didn't poison Liz. She doesn't take life, she gives it. And I know that Liz didn't poison herself. So, that leaves you.
Julian, I mean, even with all the problems we're having, how could you possibly think that I would take a life? Me? I think life is sacred. Besides, why would I hurt Liz? The woman means nothing to me.
Well, you're right. You have no reason to want Liz dead, but what if there was a mistake? What if there was some sort of mix-up with the punch glasses? What if Liz picked up the poison glass that had been intended for Eve?
Oh, you're drunk.
Don't you wish? I can't believe I didn't think of this before. You despise Eve. She threatens your position as my wife. You have motive, and you have opportunity.
And how did I get the poison, huh? The poison that was locked up in the drug cabinet in the hospital. How was I supposed to get my hands on that?
I don't know, but you are the poisoner.
Oh, Julian, don't be ridiculous. I didn't even get into the basement till after Liz was poisoned.
Well, so you say, but we just have your word on that, don't we? And we all know what that's worth. For all I know, you were skulking around for hours before Liz was poisoned, just waiting for the right moment to kill Eve. That's your style to a T.
Oh no, what if Liz picks up the wrong cup? Oh, really, Julian, it's not like I hang around in church basements. I mean, that's where they have all those dreary AA meetings.
Booze! That must be it. You were sneaking around there in the basement. You had a few nips, as you usually do, and you mixed up the punch glasses, didn't you? That is it, isn't it?
Julian, face it. Eve is the killer. But she had plenty of motive. She hates her sister, hates her for revealing her sordid past, hates her for turning her children and her husband against her, hates her for taking her place in T.C.'s bed. No, Eve wanted her sister Liz dead.
Not as much as you wanted Eve dead. Rebecca, I am going to tell you, I will not rest until I can prove it.
You are my passion for life.
I'm not leaving this house. Alistair told me to stay here, and that is exactly what I'm doing. All I've got to do is just stick it out in the snake pit, and then I'll be rewarded, and others will be punished.
You know that every moment that you spend in this sick alliance with Alistair pulls you further away from God. What did I tell you? I warned you that if you sold your soul to the devil, something would happen. I mean, listen to yourself. You sound so vindictive, so hard. Teresa, you are hurting the very people that you say you love. Ethan, your children. And all you've done is cause us heartache and confusion. And let me tell you something, Teresa, whether you like it or not, Gwen is Ethan's wife. And for you to try to break up that marriage, well, that's a sin.
Well, was it a sin when Gwen ruined my wedding day? Was it a sin when she sent the information to the tabloid about Ethan's true paternity from my computer, Mama? Was that a sin? Do unto others. That's what you always taught me. Well, you know what? My children are fine. And with any luck, God will help Ethan see the light and he'll come back to me. And you know, as far as Gwen is concerned, well, she's made my life a living hell. And I just pray that all the heartache that she's caused me is thrown back on her tenfold.
This is like a scene out of The Exorcist. I hear Alistair Crane's voice coming out of your mouth. Question. Can Alistair make Ethan love you?
Ethan already loves me. He's only with Gwen because he thinks it's his duty. Now, with Alistair on my side, I will get everything that I deserve. Go home. I'm tired.
It's like she's been brainwashed by Alistair.
Yeah, we've got to do something.
Yeah.
I hear that. You can go home now.
All right. Fine. But we're taking you with us.
What? No! No!
Open the door. I'm going to take this little brat home.
Okay, now! You put me down. Put me down!
You will see. Everything is going to turn out fine.
I really wish I had your optimism. Honey, I feel like there's just some big black cloud of doom hanging over this house.
A big black cloud. You sound like Pilar. You know, you just don't worry about things. Teresa has to come to her senses eventually.
Well, you haven't. Honey, you give her the benefit of the doubt at every turn. I mean, she's delusional. She stuck her arms into a burning incinerator.
I know. And that does bother me. But she wouldn't have done it if she wasn't absolutely sure that what she wanted was on one of those discs. You know, she swears that you and your mother were responsible for sending that information to the tabloid about my being Sam Bennett's son, and that the proof was on one of those discs.
Ethan, come on, be serious. She sent that file herself. Everybody knows that. She just wanted someone else to blame.
Then why? Why would she stick her arms into a fire to rescue one of those discs?
I don't know, because she's delusional. You know, or better yet, she wanted to wreck my mother's reputation by sending those discs, you know, to the tabloids. Hey, look, Listen, it's bad enough, you know, to have a mother with a odd taste in sexual behavior, but she, for some reason, likes to document it as well. Honey, there are some seriously bad things on those discs, if not downright illegal. And, I mean, we would have PETA marching at our doorstep, you know, if that stuff was released to the media.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very funny. That is very funny. Trust me, I think I did this family a big favor by destroying those discs. You know, the Crane Industries cannot afford to have any more bad publicity.
Yeah, and your mother can't afford to have something like that exposed either if she wants to finagle a better settlement out of Julian. Gwen, I'm sorry. I just can't get over someone sticking their arms into a fire for anything other than maybe rescuing someone they love.
Honey, what is wrong with you? What is this hold that Teresa has over you? You said yourself she is not a rational person. Yet every time she pulls one of these crazy stunts to get closer to you, you play right into her hands. Please, stop it. Just stop it. And if you're not going to listen to me, at least listen to your mother before it's too late.
Just put me down, please.
What on earth?
Stop this. I'm not. Just put me down. Please stop this, please. I'm not leaving.
What is going on?
Ethan, they are kidnapping me now. Tell me,
Just what you said, Ethan. We're taking her away from here and away from Alistair.
Get me
God.
off of here, please, Ethan. Get on. Stop it. Let me go.
Wow.
I was right. Not me. I didn't know it could be like. How did I ever get so lucky?
Luck?
Found you.
Come on, I'm the lucky one. You know, I used to think luck was drawing a pair of aces. But with you, I hit the jackpot. You know, I always thought I'd end up with a girl next door type, you know? Who thought I'd fall in love with a girl like you? Spoiled, self-centered, selfish.
Hey!
But warm and beautiful and funny. Did I say beautiful yet? And sexy. Oh, so sexy.
So what do you say? Have we got a deal?
You bet. So where do you want to go?
Anywhere. Your car, your apartment, wherever you want.
Well, then let's get out of here. Ooh, aren't you forgetting something, sweetie? Okay, go.
Yeah. Business before pleasure.
Oh, right. Is that enough?
Enough? For this, there's gonna be another earthquake in Harmony, mister.
Mother, please, stop. Please don't cry.
We're here, Mom. It'll be okay.
Look, just tell us what happened. I mean, I thought Julian was going to take you out of the country to safety. What happened?
Oh, you knew they were trying to escape.
Why didn't you stop her? And why didn't you tell me?
Oh, baby. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to see Whitney again after she took her bout, so I went to visit her at the convent. You and Chad, you'd be able to visit me once Julian and I found a country that we could live in. I was going to contact you, baby. I was.
So what happened?
It was really quite something. It was kind of like a scene out of a movie. Julian and I were taking off in the Crane jet, and suddenly there were all these police cars just tearing down the runway, and they stopped us. We both got arrested, but Julian got out on bail.
Well, how'd the police know that you guys were trying to escape?
Alistair. Somehow he found out about our plan. I guess he couldn't bear the thought of the two of us being happy. So now he's cost us a lifetime of happiness.
Oh, Julian. It really is sad watching you grasp at straws like this. Accusing me of attempted murder, all to save the good doctor. Well, what's next, huh? accusing me of arson, cattle rustling, shoplifting.
What about those earrings from Harry Winston?
I paid for those.
Eventually.
And I knew, Julian, that your recent foray into romantic love wouldn't work. It never does. Because love never lasts. And we had such a good partnership going, you and I. And you had to just throw it all away for Eve. Oh, where are my manners? Cocktail?
It would choke me.
Honestly, Julian, you are one of the very few people I know who really ought to drink more. I mean, ever since you came back to town with that little Timmy fellow, it's like you can't think straight. Because if you were thinking straight, you would realize that if I wanted Eve dead, she would be very, very dead. Because when I plot and scheme, I am very careful, very successful, and I never make a mistake. I stashed it somewhere where no one, especially Teresa, would ever find it. The problem is I can't remember where that somewhere is. Not many mistakes, anyway.
You know, if you weren't so conceited and arrogant, you'd realize you're not the tower of strength you think you are. You are no master criminal. You're a gin-swilling, pill-popping, cradle-snatching, shopaholic floozy. If you'd have had a few too many nips that night, as you usually do, God knows what you might have done. You might have put the poison in the wrong glass or mixed them up afterwards. I don't know, but I do know that you're the one who did it.
Fine. You think I'm the attempted murderer? I have 3 words to say to you. Prove it, Buster.
What did I tell you? Pilar and Martin did exactly what I wanted them to do, and Teresa is now out of the house.
Not willingly, but thank God she is gone.
Gwen, you'll see. Pilar is gonna knock some sense into her, and that'll be good for us. We'll have Jane to ourselves, and once Teresa's calmed down, we won't have to worry about her when she visits Jane.
Ethan, I still don't want Teresa to spend any time alone with Jane.
Honey, you're better than that. You'll see. Please, with Teresa out of the house, the 3 of us finally have a chance to have a happy, normal life. I hope.
Put me down now, please. Stop this. This is ridiculous. Put me
You got it, sweetheart.
Ow!
Now just take it easy.
How dare you? How dare both of you bring me to this house? You kidnapped me, and you're treating me like a child.
Well, hell, you're acting like a child.
You know what? I'm a grown woman. I know what I want, and I'm going to get it.
Teresa, we love you, okay? And we are doing this for your own good. And your father and
My father? Mama? Where the hell do you get off? You don't know me. You are not my father, and you can stop acting the part now.
He is only trying to save you from your...
I don't need saving. What I need is to get back to the mansion now. Excuse me.
I don't think so.
Stop it. Let me go.
I've never been so happy. And I want this perfect moment to go on and on.
No, it won't. What do you think your grandfather's gonna do when he finds out about us?
Oh, no. Why do we have to tell him? He's not gonna like it.
I'm not gonna hide anything, okay? Especially not from someone like Alistair Crane. I want the whole world to know about us. I'm not gonna lie about it.
Well, you don't have to lie, just don't flaunt it. At least not yet.
Are you ashamed of it?
Does that answer your question? But we're only just starting together. We need time to get to know each other before we bring anyone else into it.
Maybe,
Oh, please. Please, please, Woody, please.
does that actually work on anyone?
It works on my grandfather every time. Come on, let's just keep it our little secret. Just for the time being. Don't tell my grandfather about this.
Oh, yes, I'll keep your secret, Fancy.
You ready to go?
Yeah, you bet.
You need to ride someplace? Nah, I got more business around here. But hey, you two kids have some fun, okay? Let me get the door for you.
What? Hey, I don't do any kinky stuff.
Neither do I. You're under arrest for solicitation.
Hey, come back! Help me!
Don't bother, honey. Pimps have a way of disappearing when the cops come calling. Don't worry, we'll catch them eventually.
No, you can't arrest me. You can't.
Things look very bad for me now. Kind of wish I'd taken that plea bargain while I had the chance.
No, Mom. No, you would have gone to jail for 45 years.
And now, as soon as the jury finds out that I tried to flee the country, they're most probably going to make sure I go to jail for life without parole.
But you don't know that.
No, everybody knows that prosecutor is prejudiced. Maybe the jury will see right through her.
Well, Julian is out right now, trying to see what he can do, but I think that I need to be realistic. And that means that I will probably spend the rest of my life in the penitentiary. Oh, God. With any luck, I'll die soon.
Don't say things like that. If you have to go to prison, you'll go.
And we'll get Ethan to work on an appeal. We're gonna get you out of here. You'll see. And in the meantime, we'll all come visit.
No, Chad. I do not want you to bring little Miles up to see his grandmother in the state pen. It is out of the question. And I don't want you up there either, Simone. God, I'd be so ashamed. And unless you give up this idea of the convent, you won't be able to see me either after you take your vows. And that's why I wanted to see you all tonight, because I want this to be our goodbye forever.
Come on, Julian. Give me your best shot, huh? You think I did it? Call 911 right now, and you tell the cops that you have the vicious killer.
If I could, I would in a minute. Without your confession, Eve is doomed. There's nothing I can do.
Confession. There's nothing to confess. But at least you're thinking straight and realize that there is nothing you can do. But I swear to you, Julian, if you try to smear my good name, I am gonna get the most vicious pack of lawyers to ever crawl their way out of a sewer. And by the time I finish with you, you are gonna be flat broke, homeless, and living in the gutter. Which is exactly where you belong after trying to offer me that ridiculous insult of a divorce settlement.
I wouldn't mind living in the gutter if it meant Eve was safe. If you could keep Eve from going to prison, I would give you whatever you wanted. The sky's the limit.
Anything?
Name it.
Would you please just put me down?
Just stop.
Stop it.
Will you
No,
stop
you
struggling?
Just stop it, Teresa.
Teresa, stop it, mija, please. I mean, stay here with us. We're your family.
No, my real family, Mama, is at the Crane Mansion, okay? My son and my daughter, not like a setup here with a man who dumped me when I was a child and a doormat of a mother who's taken him back after he's lived with another woman for decades.
You know what? I should wash your mouth out with
Just
soap.
get out of my way. I'm going to the Crane Mansion. I'm going to be with my son. I'm going to be with my daughter, and Alistair will get me everything that I've ever wanted.
I've only loved two people in my life. Rachel and you. And you both betrayed me.
Please, Noah. Don't tell anyone about us yet. Especially Grandfather.
Doesn't feel right.
Noah Bennett, after everything I've done for you.
What have you done for me? Almost every time I'm with you, I almost end up getting killed.
Fine, be that way. Just when I thought the two of us had a real chance together.
Hey, we do.
We might. If you do this one little thing for me. Come on, Noah, just keep your mouth shut about us just for a little while.
Okay. Hey, I'm not promising you forever, all right? Just for a while.
You're the best. What Grandfather doesn't know won't hurt him.
But what he does know will. And it will hurt you too.
No matter what anyone tells you, you can't be truly happy unless you follow where your heart leads.
If you put your faith in Alistair, he will destroy you.
You won't tell me the truth or I'll fucking out of you!
Julie, you're hurting me!